this thing is.
And welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki.
I'm Adam.
And in today's video, we are doing a snack and food review. Woo. So we've got some goodies in front of us with all of the point values on WeightWatchers. We're gonna be going through some salty and sweet snacks today, as well as a drink, and just giving our opinion and whether or not they're worth the points, and giving some different nutrition info. We track with WeightWatchers, but it's also nice to find different options that are maybe higher in protein, lower calorie, higher fiber. We also like to look for like gluten-free, allergen-friendly, stuff like that.
And fun stuff.
Exactly. Exactly, and things that taste good. We're always on the hunt for that, and that's what we're gonna be sharing today. So if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's jump right in with a drink. So starting out today, this is something that caught my eye at Walmart because we're just always looking for different options to get our caffeine intake. Yeah. We like coffee. I actually just had some hot coffee today, so I really don't need much more caffeine right now, but I'm excited to try this because we like this brand specifically for their Starburst drinks, right? Yeah. So they make sparkling water, and we like the Starburst flavors. The pink and red ones, those are our favorite. I feel like, we usually get the big pack from Sam's Club. But anyway, we do like these as an option to just have a flavored water. Sometimes I like Mio's, but sometimes I also want some carbonation. And other times I want 0-point caffeine options. So this is a blue raspberry flavored sparkling water, and it's 0 sugar with caffeine. It's 0 points on WeightWatchers, 5 calories, and one can has 70 milligrams, which I feel like that's actually pretty good. That's like a can of pop. I think a little bit on the higher side for a can of pop actually, but
it'll be perfect for us to split today.
Yeah, and maybe just like a midday pick-me-up or even to start the day.
It smells good.
I like the color of it. So 0 points, and some of these are like really carbonated, like too much for me sometimes, but you usually like that, but it's always just an option. It smells good, let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. 4.5.
3.5.
Oh, whoa, I expected higher. Why so? Not enough flavor?
No, I like it. I think I'm just spoiled by the Starburst ones, honestly.
Yeah.
I really like, and blue raspberry is always kind of a hit or miss flavor for me. I feel like it's because I used to use it for pre-workout all the time in college, and it just kind of ruined the flavor for me.
Yeah.
So like some blue raspberry things give me flashbacks, and some taste pretty good. This one actually tastes pretty good, but compared to the other stuff, I'm gonna rate it a little lower.
I like it specifically because it tastes like blue raspberry, like cream. Like it's almost like creamsicle.
Yeah.
But like the blue raspberry version, it's got like a good flavor there. But I was kind of comparing it to energy drinks and not so much other sparkling waters, I guess, because I was thinking of like the 3D and how, or even like the Ghost drinks. It kind of reminds me of like one of the Ghosts, but like way more watered down. So if you like the Ghost energy drinks and you want something a little bit more on like the low key end, I think this is a really good option for 70 milligrams. I usually don't want an entire can of Ghost, and it's like too much. So I think this would be a perfect midday pick-me-up for more so like what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I want to see if they have more flavors. I know that I just saw the blue raspberry. I don't think they had many flavors of the caffeine option, but we're gonna have to check that out because I really like that. I think 70 milligrams is like a perfect amount. 200 is just so much sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I think comparing it, if I were to compare it to other energy drinks, I probably would still give it the same rating.
I agree because I think you'd want it more flavor.
Yeah, I really like the Ghost. I really like 3D. I used to always drink Monsters too. So yeah, I think I would keep it the same rating, even comparing it to those, but it does have good flavor. If you like blue raspberry, it's a good blue raspberry flavor.
Yeah, I like it because it's a little bit more watery and not like over the top, and it's a little bit lighter on the carbonation than some of the energy drinks. So yeah, I feel like for you go more with the energy you drink, and this is more ideal for me. I'm gonna start buying these, I think. I like it. And it says it has vitamins and antioxidants. Interesting. Okay. Anyway.
You were about to take a drink out of it.
Oh wait, this is yours. I just took it from you.
You went up to take a sip and
I forgot I poured half into my cup and I already drank it.
If you want more, take it.
I like it. Okay, cool. Starting with some salty snacks, we got this from Sam's Club, and I've had people tell us to try these. I just haven't been able to find them anywhere. So these are pickleballs, and it's from the brand Vlasic, which they make pickles. So they're just pickleball corn puffs. They are 5 points for the serving of 46 of them. It's got 150 calories, 7 grams of fat, 19 carbs, and 2 grams of protein. And I just honestly thought this would be a fun salty snack, especially mixed into snack mixes. What are you gonna say?
I just always love that they actually have a pickleball on the back.
Adam's all excited about the pickleball. And it does say here, the proud sponsor of pickleball, so.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, but 5 points for 46. I feel like that's normal for these types of like corn puffs, but we don't always use a 5-point serving when we have them.
Yeah, I feel like a 2-point serving in a snack bowl would be perfect.
Exactly, especially if they're like really flavorful.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you smell it.
Oh wow, it smells like pickles. Wow, they are green.
They are green.
So that's what they look like in there. Got some green balls. They smell so strong like pickles.
Yeah, they do. I'm excited.
Let's see.
Are you doing all
Cheers.
at once? Cheers.
3, 2, 1. 4.
5.
I knew you were gonna give it a 5.
Same.
They have a really strong vinegar taste that it almost tastes like salt and vinegar chips, but with like way pickle flavor.
Honestly, this pickle flavor is almost like how you said it has that like vinegar taste to it. It almost is like when you get a thing of pickles and you just have pickles out of the thing.
Like how your mouth waters because it's sour.
It's very accurate.
They're sour.
And honestly, these for 46 of them, they're huge. Like they're.
Yeah, I was expecting tinier balls.
Like, I ate like 5 right there, and I was like, wow, that was like a good handful.
Yeah, that's how many servings are in here? 13? Okay, so a 13th of this? That doesn't seem like there's 46 times 13. You think so? Maybe?
Maybe.
Anyway.
I don't know.
My mouth is still watering from them though. They definitely have good flavor, but if you like, they're like salt and vinegar. Like much more than I expected. In a good way though, especially if you like salt and vinegar.
Yeah,
it's like pickles, salt, vinegar.
That's why I could give them a 5, because they taste really good.
They're so strong.
They're gonna be so good in like any like salty snack bowl because the pickle flavor is so like intense.
Yeah, which that's always what's like perfect snacks that we try to look out for when it comes to snack mixes. The more flavorful they are, it kind of rubs off onto the popcorn. That's why we like the pretzel sticks. Yeah, I know you were gonna say that.
I was gonna say that, and I think those would be really good with like the buffalo chicken stuff we've tried, where you could like taste the sandwich. I feel like you add that in.
And the pickle.
It'd be like you could taste.
So we like the buffalo almonds.
Yeah, like you could make like a like.
Or like burger. Yeah, okay.
When we had that buffalo chicken, I forgot what it was. It was a wild chips or something like that. One of the chips you could taste it.
Yeah.
I feel like that with
make like a whole sandwich in there and do like a buttery pretzel, buttery bun.
That's a good idea.
Okay, moving on to some almonds. Well, maybe the almonds would even go some hot honey with it. So this is a limited edition flavor from Blue Diamond Almonds, which every time we go to the store, we check out the almonds and see if there's a new flavor because Adam loves these, especially like the really strong, what are they called?
Bold ones.
Bold ones? Yep. Yeah, this one isn't one of those though. But this is Mike's Hot Honey, and hopefully they're not too spicy.
I was gonna say, if those were bold ones, I'd be worried for you, but.
True. They are 5 points for the serving of about 28 nuts or 28 grams, which is normal for almonds. Usually they're anywhere from 4, 5, or 6 points.
Yeah.
So that's good. It's 170 calories, 15 grams of fat. They have 50 milligrams of sodium, 6 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 6 grams of protein in that serving. Let's see what these look like and smell like. They smell like almonds. I don't really smell anything, but they do look like they're seasoned pretty well. They've got some stuff on there, so I'm only gonna try 2 and hope that they're not too spicy. But I always love any like honey roasted almonds. Those are always so good. Right. So let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
Three, 2, 1. 3.5.
4.
They have a little kick to them. It's starting to like, it's like after. Like as you're eating it, you don't taste it, and now it's like starting to burn my throat a little bit, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not like a crazy kick. I actually really like the seasoning on there. It almost is like a honey roasted, but kind of a little different.
I feel like honey roasted usually has like a different flavor. And this one tasted like just like real honey with spice.
I feel like the difference, like honey roasted is normally like a sweeter, and I feel like this one isn't that sweet, but you still get the honey flavor to it. Yeah. Which I guess is what they're probably trying to go for with hot honey, but.
Yeah, it was okay. I don't know. I think that there's so many other almond flavors I'd rather have, and especially with the spice, not my favorite, but it's not bad.
I agree. There's definitely other ones of these I like a lot better, but yeah.
And I feel like we've tried hot honey flavored things and it didn't really taste like this, but maybe it's like hot honey chicken that we've tried, so it's got like more of that savory chicken flavor with it, and that's not with this. Like this is just honey, and maybe that's why. But
I also feel like the popcorn that we had that was hot honey didn't have like a crazy spice to it, but it did have a like a little sweetness like this. Yeah. But nothing, not too crazy.
Yeah. Okay, the next thing that we're trying is a new flavor of Liker. So I've mentioned before that they've been doing some new flavors on their TikTok shop, not so much like even on their online shop, which I do have a coupon code with them now for 10% off, and they offer free shipping. I'll leave that in the description. If you guys are ever interested in ordering their mini packs like this, they've got the other flavors that we really like on there. But they've been releasing some new flavors on the TikTok shop, and today we're trying one of them, actually 2 of them, but one of them is sweet. So the first one we're trying is Green Goddess, which I thought would be interesting. We usually like Green Goddess things. I feel like you more so than I do, but we just love Liker as a nice, light, salty snack. These packs are only 2 points for one of them, and that's also why I like to order through them for the like mini ones, because we also like to get the big bags like this from Sam's Club, and it's much easier to overeat that because it's so easy to just keep going. So I do like the pre-portions, especially you to take to work and stuff like that. And so that's what's nice about these. But anyway, for the Green Goddess one that we're trying today, it's 80 calories for the package. It's got 5 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. And let's see how this Green Goddess flavor is. Okay, I smell the basil.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was gonna be green, but doesn't look like it. Looks like it's pretty seasoned though. It's all coming off on my hands. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. 4.5.
4.
Really? First of all, I have to say, Green Goddess, I feel like that's a good, unique flavor because usually it'd be like a pizza puff. They usually do like pizza flavored, but with the Green Goddess, it's a little bit more like refreshing and just like good basil flavor, but it's still kind of like pizza vibes, but those are seasoned perfectly. They season all of them so well, like you don't lack any seasoning on them, but I don't know, I really like the flavor of it.
I do too. There's just so many more that I like more than it. So
that's what I knew you were going to say. I was going to say, is it just comparing to the other ones?
It gets so hard to rate these. Like there's certain ones that get so hard to rate the new flavors because like we love the original flavors so much.
Yeah. So out of the salty, what's your favorite then?
Out of the salty, see, that's tough because like the jalapeno cheddar one that we had, that one's really good.
Yeah. See, and I always just love the classic buttery one. The white cheddar's good.
Yeah, that's tough. This one's probably like number 4-ish on my salty one, but that's why I gave it a 4 because I still really like the flavor. It's just compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I think that this has good flavor. This is up there with my top.
I agree that it is like refreshing. Like,
I could see them making that a permanent flavor though. I hope that they maybe add that one. I do like the sour cream and onion, but I think between that and the sour cream and onion, I would rather have that. And usually I don't prefer basil always.
Yeah, that's
I've become more of a basil person, I think. That's great though. Okay, the next thing we're gonna try is a dip that we got from Aldi. It's, I guess, sweet chili, so salty sweet maybe, but sweet chili mango dip. And it's 3 points for the serving of 2 tablespoons, so a little bit higher for a dip. We usually try to find them at 1 or 2 points per tablespoon, but for this one, it's 70 calories, 6 grams of fat. It's got 4 carbs, 4 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. And today we're gonna be trying these with just these wonton strips. I got these from Walmart and I thought that maybe they'd have like the least amount of flavor to be able to really taste this dip, but they would go well with it. So I don't even know what I'll use this dip for. I think that this might be a really good dipping sauce for like rangoons, but that's already high point, and then dipping it in this is even more high point.
I was thinking that, or even like, I mean, you could do like a seafood pasta would probably really good on it.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to try it first to see how it is, because maybe like a rice bowl even, like with some actual mango and like shrimp or something. Let's see.
It's like a poke bowl,
yeah. Oh yeah, like a poke sauce. That could work because it's creamy. Yeah. It smells good.
It does smell good.
Okay, so we just got these plain wonton strips we're gonna dip in here. Oh, there's some big pineapple chunks in there. Or mango, not pineapple. I've got a mango chunk and lots of dip. Let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
I was gonna say, does it say it's spicy? Because it's got a kick to it.
It does have a kick. That chili, it really pops in. I don't know why we're talking. We're not allowed to talk.
3, 2, 1, 4.
4.5. We are not.
We're not on the same page today. This is the first time I don't think we've gotten the same one.
Right.
But I think that it does have a kick to it, which it's not too much for me. Like I can handle this much, but maybe not much more.
I feel like if you ate more of that, it would be a little too much.
But it does kind of remind me of like a bang bang sauce or like some type of like spicy mayo that would go on sushi, which I think that this would be really good then for rice bowls, sushi recipes. I think it would make the rice really creamy if we just like mixed it all together. Yeah. Like I said, with mango shrimp. I think we're definitely gonna use this up because it's something that I'll have to use in moderation because it'll add like 3 points for 2 tablespoons, but usually that's enough, especially with one that's like got this much flavor.
And yeah, so there is a good amount of spice. Like I'm getting a good amount of spice.
I know, it's hitting me after a little bit. But the mango in there is really good, and I like that it actually has the mango chunks. I love the like sweet spicy chili flavor combo. Actually, we should have done the sweet chili chips with this. That would have been perfect. But
then you wouldn't taste it as much.
Exactly. Good point. I think this will definitely be used more for like ingredients in meals than just like a snacking dip though. Yeah. But it's really good. Okay, the last salty thing that we're trying that will transition us into our sweet. This one's on Adam actually. He ordered these off of TikTok, right?
Yep.
He loves Pop Daddy and so do I, but he's always keeping an eye out on their new flavors, and they had a variety pack, right? And it came with this?
Yeah.
So this is one of their newer flavors, I think. Maybe not.
I think it's just one of their different. I think it's like the same thing as like here, where it's like a TikTok flavor.
Oh, okay.
And not in their actual shop. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Well, either way, it is available on TikTok. That's where you got it. So it's their Old Bay seasoned pretzel sticks. The serving for 31 sticks, which there's about a third in here, which I kind of like about these bags. They're not like full size, but it seems like they're individual servings, and then there's like 3 servings.
Yeah.
But they've got 3 servings. 1 serving is 31 sticks and 3 points on WeightWatchers. It's 130 calories, 5 grams of fat, 19 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 2 grams of protein. And let's see. The good thing about Pop Daddy that we love is how seasoned they always are. I always open the bag so poorly though. That is one thing about them. But they do season their pretzels really well. And so let's see how Old Bay tastes. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. 3.5.
Hey!
I have to say, just because out of all the other ones, it's kind of like Like Air.
Yep.
Just because I don't like Old Bay seasoning as much as I like all the other flavors they have. And I think like the Gouda one, I don't even know. I can't even think of all their flavors. They have so many good flavors that we've tried. So I feel like these are seasoned well. It tastes like Old Bay seasoning, but that's pretty much just what it is, and that's, yeah.
Yeah, so like literally same exact, same exact. This is a company I was going to say when we were talking about Like Here. I was going to say Pop Daddy, but I didn't want to give these away. Same thing though, where it's like, flavor's good, but there's other ones that are really good, so it's hard to rate them. But I will definitely eat these. These are good, but there's other ones I like way better.
Yeah, and it's another good ingredient that they work well in snack mixes because they're always so seasoned. So, yeah, I think it's just specifically Old Bay seasoning. I don't like specifically like crave or like want. So other than that though, still a good option if you like Old Bay. If you're like a good if you're a big fan of Old Bay seasoning, you would love these.
Yes,
but not.
They also have yellow mustard ones if you are a big fan of yellow mustard.
You already ate that bag. Yeah. Moving on to some sweet things that we're gonna be trying today. So the first thing, we're just gonna go ahead and switch right over to the sweet Pop Daddy that Adam ordered, which I feel like this is why you actually made the order.
Reason, yeah.
Their newer flavor is strawberry shortcake pretzel sticks. For the serving of about 31 sticks, it is 4 points on WeightWatchers. There are 8 servings in this bag, and for one of them, it's got 130 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 19 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 4 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. And I'm excited to try these. The sweet ones are usually a little bit higher in points, like the birthday cake, which is like our favorite flavor from them, but usually it's worth it. Oh my gosh, I can smell them already.
Oh.
They almost smell like Jell-O powder, like strawberry Jell-O. So you can see they're actually pretty coated.
Very coated.
See how they are? I don't know if I've ever had a strawberry pretzel. No?
I don't think so either.
Let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. I know you already saw mine. 4.5. I'm just looking at it while I wrote it.
No, I didn't see it. I heard it.
They're really good. They almost remind me of those shortcake popsicles, where it's like the strawberry.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It smelled like. Yep.
Yeah, where it's got like the breading kind of on it. Like not breading. It's like the cake shortcake popsicles. I'll put a picture on the screen so you know what I'm talking about.
Breading. Put it right over my face. Breading sounds funny though. That's why.
That's what it smells like and it tastes like. Honestly, it has like a good. It's not just like strawberry. It's like it is strawberry shortcake. Like they got both in there.
That's my favorite sweet.
More than birthday cake? Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay, I still like birthday cake the best.
Me either, but I smelled it. It tasted just like it smelled, and I'm not kidding. That was my first thought, was that ice cream.
Yeah, it tastes just like the ice cream coating that's on those.
That's definitely it's like slightly above birthday cake, but that one is my new favorite.
That will be really good added to popcorn too, as like a little popcorn mix.
Mixing for creamies.
Oh, we love.
Over.
I've really been enjoying pretzels in ice creams, like mixed in. It is a really good topping, especially the birthday cake ones. Yep. That's one I like to use. So a strawberry creamy with this, that'd be really good. Those were good.
Very good.
Moving on, we've got some popcorn that we picked up at Sam's Club. So this is Skinnypop, and it is the Harry Potter butterbeer flavor. This is a little bit on the higher point side for the serving because I think it's like a kettle corn. The serving is for 2.5 cups, and it's 6 points on WeightWatchers. I'm trying to show the bag while I read it.
It's so
just too big.
Yeah, it says kettle popcorn right there.
Oh yeah, kettle popcorn, and it's butterbeer flavor, which is a taste of butterscotch, it says, and a hint of brown butter and caramel flavors. So for this serving of 2.5 cups, it's 140 calories. It's got 7 grams of fat, 19 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 8 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. And like I said, it's 6 points on WeightWatchers. And we tried a couple other things, or was it just the goldfish we tried that were butterbeer? Yeah. I really liked them. I pretty much ate all the goldfish actually, because what?
This bag is massive. Like, I know it's Sam's Club, but it's massive.
Right. We always get questions about like what happens to snacks after we try them in the snack reviews and stuff, and that was one of the ones that I totally claimed, and I ate all those goldfish. They really were just like Teddy Grahams. But anyway, this is popcorn. It is butterscotch kettle corn, so I'm excited to see how this is. You can see it's got a good amount of kettle on it, but let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. 4.
4.5.
I knew you would like it because you like every kettle corn type popcorn.
Big kettle corn guy.
I didn't really get like butterscotch specifically because I'm thinking like butterscotch chips. It's more like a buttery cinnamon flavor. Yeah. Like you get more cinnamon than I expected, but it's like buttery popcorn kettle.
I feel like the goldfish had a more butterscotch flavor than this one does. But I think this is a very good kettle corn.
I agree. I like the touch of cinnamon. Like, I wasn't expecting it to have that cinnamon flavor, but like you said, the goldfish kind of did.
Yeah,
but we hadn't had butterbeer before. We didn't really know what it was.
Yeah.
But this is good. Yeah, I would definitely get this again. And I think even making a snack mix with this or adding this to some air pop popcorn to make it less points, you can do a half serving of this mixed in with air pop popcorn, which is 0 points. And then it just bulks it up, but you still get the flavor from it. So I'd say this is seasoned pretty well, but
yeah,
it's good.
It's very good.
Okay, the next thing we're trying is another like air flavor, but this is a sweet one. This again is one of their newer flavors. I'm not sure if it's just a TikTok one because I have been seeing them posted on Instagram, but this is their maple cinnamon churro, which I always love their sweet ones more than their salty. So I'm excited to try this because we like cinnamon roll that they have, the cinnamon bun. Pancake's still my all-time favorite though, but I have popcorn kernels in my throat. I'm like trying to talk and it keeps getting further and further in my throat. So this pack is 2 points on WeightWatchers. It's 80 calories, 5 grams of fat, 60 milligrams of sodium, 7 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of protein. These are gluten-free, and let's see how seasoned they are.
I'm excited.
That's what they look like. And I do like Air specifically because they are bigger puffs like this. They're just always seasoned so well. So let's see how maple cinnamon churro is. Cheers. Oh wait, I didn't touch it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hold on.
Are you comparing?
I just have to compare really quick to the cinnamon roll. Of course we have.
This is my all-time favorite.
I feel like that one looks more seasoned too.
This one?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 5. Really? What do you compare it to the cinnamon bun?
Better.
You like it more?
So
I agree.
I'm glad we tasted those because when I tried it, I'm like, this tastes very similar, and I don't feel like I'm getting much maple. And then I try those, I'm like, okay, no, there is a little maple in there.
Yeah, and it's almost like more buttery.
Yeah.
Whereas like the cinnamon bun is like cinnamon.
Yeah.
But we still love it. I still love that one.
So yeah, I think this one is my new sweet favorite.
To me, it's like that one's more like a home-baked dessert cinnamon, and this is more like a buttery cinnamon dessert. I don't know.
I feel like that cinnamon's more like a coffee cake.
Sense. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Well, those are really good. I really like that. I think, like I said, I still like pancake more, but that's up there. I like it. And I'm not usually big on like the maple flavor, but that was good. It's definitely maple. Okay, the last thing that we're trying for sweet today, we have these Magic Spoon protein treats. We found these at Walmart, but I feel like I've actually been seeing Magic Spoon pop up in more stores. It is a little bit on the pricey side, especially their cereal, which we don't usually like, but I see so many people talk about these and enjoy them. So we're gonna go ahead and give these a try today and see what we think. So we tried the chocolate peanut butter one, and today we've got birthday cake and blueberry muffin, and I scanned the blueberry muffin and it came up as 3 points, and the birthday cake came up as 4, but the birthday cake actually has less saturated fat and another gram of fiber, so that doesn't really make sense. It's supposed to be 4 points for one. So we're gonna go ahead and try these. For the blueberry muffin, for 1 bar, it's got 140 calories, 6 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 8 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 12 grams of protein. So it is nice that it has some fiber in there, and it looks like it's sweetened with monk fruit and stevia. And I think that the size for these is pretty nice. Like for 4 points, let's go ahead and open this up. I do like their packaging. 4 points is not bad for this. And Rice Krispies are always something that's really good to have before the gym because they're a good fast digesting carb. So we're always looking for like pre-workout snacks. And
I feel like 4 points for this wouldn't be that bad compared to like the Blake's ones too.
Yeah, and then honestly it smells really good.
Yeah.
So 4 points, let's say. Cheers.
Cheers.
And then this is what the birthday cake one looks like. Also 4 points. Cheers.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. 3.5.
3.5.
Really?
Yep.
I feel like we're both kind of getting the same when it comes to fake sugars and like artificial sweeteners where we just don't prefer them as much.
Yeah.
I think when we have stuff like this, it like I don't know, I just feel like I don't always reach for these things when I buy them as much anymore. And we've found more ways to like incorporate less of the like artificial sweeteners. Not that there's anything wrong and they really have helped us, but I feel like even when we do these snack reviews now, when I taste something that has that strong artificial sweetener, I'm just like, it's okay and it's nice that it's lower in points, but I don't even know if it's worth it.
Yeah, it's more of a preference thing too. Like some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah, some of them you don't taste as much. This one really isn't that bad, actually.
No.
The sweetener isn't that bad, but you do taste it.
I was honestly going to give the blueberry a 4, but honestly, I smelled more blueberry than I tasted. And I think that's always a big thing to me is like, the blueberry flavor's there, but it goes away when you eat it for some reason.
It smells like a blueberry muffin.
Yeah,
like it smells like you're going to bite into a blueberry muffin, but then it tastes like artificial blueberry a little bit. The birthday cake has a very strong almond extract flavor to it. I don't always like that much, so I didn't really like that for the birthday cake.
I didn't get a lot of like
birthday cakes.
Yeah, I make a lot of.
It's just that almond extract flavor.
Yeah.
And again, they're not bad. I think that they're a good texture. I like the drizzle on them. I think that it would be like a good snack before the gym, but also sometimes when I have like the artificial sweetener snacks like this before the gym, it makes my stomach get really bloated if I have it. It's just not like on an empty stomach. And so that doesn't always work out the best. That's why we do like those Blake ones.
Yep.
I don't think they have artificial sweeteners. They don't really affect my stomach.
Honestly, these would be good for me to bring to work. Like 4 points
yeah.
for that's good thing to bring to work. But I agree, like having it on an empty stomach, I feel like would probably be a little.
Yeah.
It'd make it a little off, but.
Yeah, and also just realizing too, like when we're satisfying a Rice Krispie, maybe having something closer to the real Rice Krispie will satisfy that than like one of these. I feel like I'd eat this and then I'd still kind of want that Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
So it's not bad though. It's definitely a good lower point option.
Yeah.
I think for the price, I feel like they were kind of pricey, but I don't know if they were like maybe on sale again, I'd buy them and just have them as a little option in the pantry. But I think we found some good stuff still today, and I had fun trying all this.
Yeah, me too.
What was your favorite salty thing?
Pickleballs.
I think actually I was surprised that mine was lighter because, like I said, I don't always like Green Goddess. Even like Green Goddess dressing and stuff, I'm not always the biggest fan of, but I want to eat the rest of these.
I can smell these pickleballs.
Yeah, that's all I've smelled the whole time. Okay, and then for favorite sweet. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to agree with you. I did, of course, like the liker, but...
Yeah, I gave the liker a 5, but I think this 5 was a little more than that 5.
Okay, and also, special shout out to the drink, which you already got rid of the can, but I really did like that caffeine sparkling ice water. I got the rest of it.
To the drink.
It was good, because sometimes the drink is just like there to be there.
It's just its own category.
But it was good. I would probably bump it up to a 5. Did I give it a 5? I don't know. As I keep drinking it though, I really like it, and I want to go see what other flavors they had.
You did 4.5, so.
Okay, well, there we go.
Uh-oh.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.